What's up, you guys? This is another video. Welcome back to CGF MotoVlogs. And obviously, we're just admiring this huge patch of land that I just found. The view looks surreal, man. And like, yo, is that a kid? তোমার বয়স কত বা? তোমার বয়স কত? 10? The guy's fucking 10 years old, bro. Alright. Well, you see a lot more popular shit in Bangladesh anyways. I want to get into certain bikes I want to hopefully get my hands on in the future, because I've seen a lot of videos, man. And, you know, with these bikes that I see on YouTube, the review of the bikes, it's one of those things where I'd want to see and feel the bike for myself, give my personal opinion here, because obviously what they're doing, they're reading off paper, the stats and figures, they're not really giving their real personal point of view. And if they do give the point of view, they make it so subtle, only because most of the time they get into motorbikes, companies to advertise their bikes. That's the guy there. Yeah. Bike that I'd hopefully get my hand on in the future, it's the Senke Venom 165. Obviously, if you've not seen the bike, the picture of the bike here. Man, obviously you gotta give praise to where praise is due, right? Obviously the bike looks nice, it's got a muscular figure to it, it's got a massive exhaust placement, and it just looks great on the bike. It's obviously made for city commuting, for beginner or experienced riders. It's perfect for beginner riders, because if they want to sport bike, that's a good choice, but it's not for the full-on sport displacement, like the positioning, like the LGP, the R15, the Gixxer, GSXR, all of that stuff. It just looks nice, and obviously, like the commuter bike, it's got that upright position, and I think it's got the USD fork, so you can get a bit frisky in the corners. But obviously, it's got that 165cc body segment, it's got the most punchiest engine. And obviously 0 to 60, then definitely an R15 with a GSXR, only because of his torque, but then obviously higher up in the range, in like, that's where he will lack it performance. Why I'm really interested in the bike is because I think it's made by Taro GP, and the Taro company, if I'm not mistaken, I don't want to confirm whether it's true or not, but I don't know for sure, I've only heard. And obviously the next bike I'd want to get my hands on with obviously the Suzuki Gixxer SF. I know a lot of Gixxer Squids and the Chaprified out there. They're going to be building that video, but obviously when I rode the normal Gixxer, the 155 naked thing, it wasn't something that I was really happy with, because I expected so much from the bike, you know, but I seen videos of people riding fast, and if you don't know what Squid or a Chaprified, obviously I'll make a certain video on that, because they're like the immature riders that you tend to come across. The bikes are being squidified, Chaprified, however you want to call it. And yeah, like, obviously, thank God the Gixxer SF is not being squidified, slash Chaprified, because it's got a sporty displacement. Unlike a Gixxer SF, you won't get that kind of comfort that you would get on a Gixxer naked version. Only because the Gixxer SF is a sports displacement bike. It's got the sports riding position, it's got the sports engine shield, not the naked engine shield, that the naked bike. And plus, I really like the way it looks. It's got a muscular design, big tail, the big headlights, and overall, man, it just catches my eye every time it goes past me, because I'm looking to, whoa, and it really has a little wow factor to what it looks like. And obviously, since we're on the Gixxers, I really want to get a hold of the GSXR 150. One, because that is like the top range, the highest range sports bike that Suzuki offers in the 150 segment. Mainly because it's the most sports orientated, it's lightweight, it's got a slim design, and obviously when you look at it, you can really tell how the steering position is going to be more down. Like the steering position is going to be a lot more down than the Gixxer SF, because it's fully sports oriented to that bike. That's for the people that want to get that proper feel. Oh shit. short bike, you gotta rev them out on get the full feel. Like, whereas the naked bikes, they're commuter bikes. They need their torque, no range. And that's what makes them more fun than these. You can actually access the power a lot more. Whereas these, you need to have torque control and complete ball. Yeah, so obviously the GSX obviously with this 150cc or some engine, it's probably got the most powerful engine in its class. Obviously, rivaling the GSXR is obviously the R15, which is another bike that will drive them. It's the V4, the V3, and I think the new one's coming now, the 2025 model. From the looks of what I see, it could either be a concept and fake news, or it could be real. And if that looks like, man, the bike looks amazing. They really gave the bike a sharp look. They did a good job with it. I'll show you a picture of what I think the new one is right here. Well, yeah, I really want to get the R15 because everyone's dream bike is basically an R15 or an R15M. The R15M, I don't see any difference in power, or if there is, there won't be no big difference. Mainly the looks that's got big difference. It's the color combination with black and silver. Whereas the normal R15, obviously, you get them in green, you get them in fully black, you get them in white, reddish. And obviously you can get it like, I've seen people custom color the R15M, but then I just thinking what's the real factor of having an R15M? The real factor of having the R15M is its color combination, the silver and black. So obviously the R15 great bike, man, and I love the looks. It really takes inspiration from its bigger brothers like the R3, the R6, the R1. They did a great job at looking good as well as performing good from what I can see. And obviously, now that we're talking about the R15, I really want to talk about having an MT15 because it's got the posturing on the bike, the ride height. I mean, it's just going to be a lot more comfortable with the handlebar displacement. See, because that even has a 1.5cc engine. You shouldn't get in mind. I don't know the exact power configuration with the horsepower and the millimeter torque and what its peak power output is and what in which rev range. But like, I'm guessing it's because it's going to be what is made for the commuter's lifestyle, and it's not really that sports oriented. I'm guessing it's going to have a lot more torque on the lower rev range than it would on the R15. So I think 0 to 60 it's going to be a lot sharper than an R15, or it just stay off the line a lot better than an R15. Big Dog is the latest sports bike. How the bikes don't have to be super fast, man. They just gonna make you feel good. The looks are a big factor.
So that's it for today's video on bikes that I'd love to ride if I can get my hands on them. The only issue is accessibility to these bikes is kind of hard because right now where I'm staying at is the village side of Bangladesh. So as you can see, it's a lot of countryside, a lot of harvesting going off, which you wouldn't really get on the city or town side. But yeah, once I do get my hand on these bikes, I'll be sure to make some quality content for you guys. But if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next ride.